on. Let's go.
Oh, there. Okay, so my name is Jay Tripp, and that retard right there, turn the camera around, is Quinn Smith, and we are the Sally Hunters. That's our new name for our web show we're making on YouTube. And we are gonna go through the woods, and we're gonna catch all kinds of animals, including salamanders. Salamanders, and we're gonna show y'all how it's done, because we're professionals. By the way, I'm the expert, Quinn's assistant. Come on.
I'm also the cameraman.
That's for that win. Okay, this right here, this is our first place we're gonna look for salamanders. One of the best spots to find spotted salamanders is under these things, under just any kind of wood that's in the woods.
After it rains.
Including logs. Yeah, it's best to look after it rains. There's not anything right here, but let's head on over here. We can probably find something. Okay, here's another good spot. Sometimes you gotta get your hands dirty and look all up under logs, but it's worth it in the end. You don't always catch something. Usually me and Quinn do, because we're experts. Not to brag or anything, but we really are. We've been doing this for years. And you might not always catch something, but a lot of times you will if you just know where to look.
We've already caught 2 today.
Yeah, we caught 2. If we don't catch another one, we'll show y'all those. But honestly, we have caught at least 30 in a day.
35.
Yeah.
One time. Normally it's like 5.
It's the same way with all kinds of animals. It can be hard to find them, but if you dig around, oh, here's one. We got one. It's a big one, or pretty big. Biggest one I've caught is a foot. Here's one. The slimy salamander. Also can be called a spotted salamander because it's got yellow spots on its back.
They'll look white.
Well, yellowish white.
So that's our 3rd one today.
Yeah.
Biggest one today too.
Yeah, these things though, you wouldn't believe how big they can get. No joke. They can get up to a foot long. Most time those are hard to find, but they get big. Oh, another thing you need to know about these guys is that they're coated in slimy stuff. So when you grab them, it'll get on your hands and dirt will stick to your hands. You gotta be prepared for that if you're planning on catching these.
You gotta wash your hands.
Sometimes the dirt won't come off for a few days though, honestly.
We'll do other videos when we're trying to find snakes or other animals.
Yeah.
We almost caught a mouse one time. Catch frogs and lizards and turtles and other things.
Yeah, I have honestly caught. We live in North Georgia, so there's not green tree frogs around here.
South Georgia.
But in...
Oh, North Georgia. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I was in Hilton Head one time though, and I'm not even kidding, I'm telling you the truth. I caught 25 green tree frogs in one night. That's an amazing feat. I crawled through the bushes everywhere. I went through all kinds of places I wasn't supposed to go through, and I caught a ton of them.
Cool.
This right here is one of the main places. This whole area is one of the main places we usually find salamanders. We try not to come here too much though, because there's a lot, but we don't want them to like all be gone. So we leave them alone for a while.
There's a worm down there, wasn't a salamander?
But this is like a perfect environment for them. And I think almost every single time we've come here, we have been able to find at least one. It might have been just a couple of times, like when it was hot and dry. But if you come when it's wet, after it's just rained or something, and you look in the right places, you will find some eventually. And I want y'all to know that none of this is fake. We have not gone out and put any of these here and come back and gotten them. This is all legit. We used to have an old fort here that collapsed, so, well, I guess this is one of those unlucky times when we just happen to not catch a salamander here. It is kind of early in the year. It's just in the middle of March right now. Well, the end of March actually.
When you're looking under logs trying to find some termites, that's what they like to eat.
Yeah.
If they're smaller, they'll eat termites. If they get bigger, they'll probably be able to eat crickets.
But you gotta be careful with the...
This is a good spot.
Yeah, we let a bunch go here one time when we caught like 20. You gotta make sure you don't let termites get into your house though, from catching them for these. But if you just see little white bugs crawling around,
Probably termites.
you might think they're maggots, but they're not. They're not maggots unless they're eating something dead. Then they're termites.
Would they eat worms?
Maybe. They probably wouldn't eat in front of you. But if you need to give them plenty. They're not like lizards. Lizards will just pounce on anything you put in front of them. But these guys, you need to just give them time. Give them something somewhere where they can like bury down. They don't like to be out in the open.
He has a big tank in his room, and there's a bunch of frogs and lizards, and now we have 3 salamanders in there. This is the first day we've gone out trying to catch them though.
Yeah, it's the 3rd catch of the year right here, and it's all in one day. Normally they don't come out till like it's really warm, but it's not that warm right now.
Yeah, we've gotten lucky.
Yeah. We haven't actually been to the bottom of this pile. We didn't want to tear apart all these logs, but I'm thinking now might be the right time for the video. Here, we watch him. If we don't catch one under here, it'll just be a fail because we let so many go over here, and then we haven't even looked under here before, and we know it's a good spot.
Pile of rabbit turds.
Not rabbit turds.
Some kind of poop. He's still there.
Let's see. Well, this might just turn out to be a failure.
Well, we still have half of it to lift up, so.
Yeah, you're right. You never know when you're going to find them. You could find them under the very last log when you're about to give up.
Could find the very first one.
Yeah.
Over there. See those boards over there? No, I probably can't. But that's where we caught our first one today. It's only like 5 boards, too. Really long.
Yeah, it helps if you actually go out in the woods and leave wood back there for a few years. Like, when I was little, we didn't do it on purpose, but we tried to build forts, and we would leave pieces of wood, and then they just became perfect places for salamanders. Sallies. Well, guess not any there. We caught one though, to show y'all. And for this time of the year, that's actually pretty successful. So, I guess we'll just move on to something else, and we'll shoot another video.